All right, we are back. So it's been a while since we actually did something very this thing in F123 at least. So what we are going to do is today we will be starting a new career mode, which is going to be a My Team career. So for people who are not familiar with what a My Team career is, essentially, I will be starting an entirely new team in Formula One, which will be competing with the existing 22 or 10 team grid. We will be the 11th team. So that means we'll have 22 drivers on the grid. One will be my character, and there will be another driver that I can hire. So essentially, I will be the one that will be owning the team. Add PayTM in membership. Lama, I don't have car anyways. How you doing, mate? Hello, Sohail. Welcome to the stream. It's been a very long time since you were around here. Um, Pro Player did stop by a couple of times on a few streams, and he said that Sohail will be here soon as well. So also the membership thing, I do not believe I have the option of putting in PayTM as an option, because that is something that is worked directly through YouTube. So, well, I will have a look at it though. I will ask somebody if there is a way to circumvent that. If there is, nothing like it. If not, I mean, then I won't be able to do anything as such about it. I mean, we shall try and figure out a way then to, turn that around. Anyway, so yeah, all I wanted to do first was get in a nice setup for my car before I started the My Team career, because it's not easy to drive around without a proper setup and all that. Hello, Kulsud, welcome. So we will be starting a single player career, and we will be starting a My Team. Also, chat, please be prepared. I'm going to be asking you a lot of things while we set the team up. For example, like right now, entry point, what should I start as? Should I start as a newcomer, a midfield challenger, or a championship contender? So I will be counting on you guys to give me the whatever, like even team names for that matter. I will take into consideration. I'm not gonna this thing. Hello Neeraj, hello Onzo. Midfield, because that's where bacon belongs. Okay, jokes aside, Kulsud. Jokes aside. Alright, I think yeah, a midfield challenger makes more sense in it. Try midfield, it's gonna be fun. Alright, so we'll go for a custom season. We're gonna go for 10 races. We're gonna remove Miami. We're gonna add Spain because Spain has been changed. We're gonna remove Canada. We're gonna add Qatar, obviously. We're gonna have Las Vegas. And I believe this should be good enough. Brazil, Las Vegas, Qatar, Monza, Spa, Silverstone, Austria, Spain, Bahrain, and Jeddah. It's looking pretty damn nice. IMO. Japan? Nah, no, Japan, no. Japan is too unstable at this moment for me. Setups aren't perfect. Spa for Japan? Spa makes. Alright. That is something. Or should we go for Zandvoort instead of Spa? Holy shit, Soil! 100 rupee super chat, mate. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Even though you did not have to, however, but really appreciate it. So should we go for Zandvoort instead of Spa? Yeah, I think it just I'd prefer Zandvoort. All right, let's go ahead. That's our 10 race calendar, and we've got in a notification. Okay, that's just the super chat. It was pretty damn delayed. So yep, once again, Sohail, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. And I will make sure that you know, like I'll have this mentioned somewhere nicely. 110 AI. Shut up, Neeraj. We go for a short qualifying and we go for a short races first. We start with short races. We don't want to go for like long distance, weather perfect. R&D and facility, should we keep it in automatic right now? I think automatic makes sense. I don't want to. Right, pit stop, immersive. Wait, why is safety car off? Why can I not change this thing? Why can I not change safety car? Will I have to increase this to like 35% for safety cars? Yep, I think we need. So now they have this thing where you cannot have safety cars in a 25% race, nor can you have a formation lap in a 25% race. अरे 5 lap नहीं, it was 25%. So now it is. I was trying streaming, but my internet gave up. The upload speed is not even Mbps. Ah, that sucks. I know that really sucks when that happens. Red flags. Okay, I think we should not, because since red flags are bugged, we will not go for the safety cars and red flags. And simulation restarts, reduce standard collisions on. Everything seems to be in order. Now let's confirm our setting. We will use MyTeam icons. That means we can hire.
Let's create your driver.
All right, so let's find a good player model that suits us. Okay, we'll go with this one for some reason. I don't know. Like country and region, we go with British. Name. Right, audio name, we go with Ace. Driver number, we'll go with 99. Because why not? Antonio Giovinazzi,
And
Italian
now let's
Jesus.
focus on your driver's look.
Alright, so we won't spend too much time on this thing. We will quickly go for the very things that we already have. Victory radio call is also
Okay,
done.
boss, let
Team
first
details.
enter a team name.
All right, now team details. Chat. That's something that I'm not gonna keep on though. I appreciate your suggestion, but I cannot take it into consideration. Fast boys. All right. So we have two contenders. One is Tatta Racing and the other is Fast Boys. First from last FFL. Well, I mean, for the well, I seriously don't know what should we go for. All right, let's go with FFL Racing then. FFL Racing, FFL Motorsport, or just like, yes, team name Sohail. Since we are starting a brand new team in Formula One, we need to name it. So for now, the contender is FFL Racing. FFL Motorsport, says Onzo. So that's what we'll go. for.
Now let's choose a primary. Some sponsors offer a larger sign-in bonus.
Alright, so
up
this
front.
sponsor is
Our
paying us
chassis will be
4.8
going-
million. We'll
obviously,
go
the
with
greater
it.
the
No,
performance and durability, the
obviously
better.
the engine
But
we're gonna go
careful
with
about spending all that.
Mercedes
We're not much of a
because
team. Here are the drivers interested in
now
joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get
the
us good
driver,
results, as long as we can.
we
afford
have
it.
all these
We
options
renew
along
contracts
with
periodically, so
the
you'll have plenty of chances to
icons.
sign someone else should the need arise.
Alpine GP2 engine, GP2, 5 seconds. It's a yoke. Anyway, so now we have all these options for our teammates. We got Michael Schumacher, 7-time world champion, Ayrton Senna. You got Nigel Mansell, Jacques Villeneuve, Mika Hakkinen, Jenson Button, Felipe Massa, Mark Webber, Kamui Kobayashi, Aiden Jackson, and Devin Butler from the story mode. Pastor Maldonado. We've got Lord Maldonado. Lads, we've got Lord Maldonado. Casper Ackerman, we've got Cali Meyer, Theo Pocher, Jamie Chadwick. Jamie Chadwick is also a multiple-time world champion in the W Series. We got Enzo Fittipaldi, Jehan Daruwala, Richard Verschure, Cordial, Ollie Cadwell, and Tatiana Calderon. Jamie Chadwick? Is that what you want me to go for? Neeraj? Jamie, pick Jamie. Where did Jamie go? Bro, Jamie is like 68 rating, bro. I can afford a driver with a higher this thing, you know. I can go for Mark Webber. I can go for no, not Jenson Button. Sorry, Jenson Button will become too much. Go for Felipe Massa or Kamui Kobayashi. Or should we go with Lord Maldonado? I think we should go with Lord Maldonado for the memes. For the content, for the culture, we pick Maldonado. Yes.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
So, are we ready, lads, with this? Confirm.
Let's create the livery
Oh.
we'll be running this season.
Alright.
We can add more
So we
sponsors
won't
to the cars
spend
we
too much
sign them
time
throughout
on
the
this
year.
either.
And don't
We'll
worry,
just
we can edit
select
our look anytime from HQ.
this corner sport livery and go ahead with
Last
it.
but not least,
Team
we need
branding.
to consider our brand, our badge, and team colours.
Okay, let's just change the style of it. For how do I change the style? L3. This looks good. Background. This looks good. Let's select and let's advance. We'll keep the
Great,
team
that's
colors and
everything.
everything as it is. We don't want to waste too much time in the aesthetics and everything. We want to get to racing as quick as possible. Nail it, boys. Yeah, well, a little too late with the suggestion.
It's been a long time.
Alright, so
since
now
we've
we
seen
are in
teams,
interview
you know,
with
drive
Natalie
their own
Pinkham.
car, and a lot's changed since then. The sport has really evolved. So how are you going to manage the responsibility?
And we'll
of
get
doing
through
both
this
roles?
quickly. Like, we won't pay too much attention.
And tell me about your teammate. They're clearly very excited.
We'll quickly.
So tell me about the work on the car. It's clearly a blank canvas. Now, there's no getting away from the fact that. Now, ultimately, your success. And with so many Well, I could talk to you all day. Thank you so much for your time, but I better let you get back to work. There's plenty more.
I'm so glad they have
to do. All
Natalie
the very
Pinkham now
best.
instead of Jenson Button. Why am I saying Jenson Button instead of Will Buxton? Sorry. Alright, round 1. We will be going through the first. So the first practice session in Bahrain is something that we will have to go for. We cannot skip that. So
It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance.
right, I think that
This is
should
where
do
you
it.
can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our
Right,
cash
we
into
are
upgrades
en
for these
route to
facilities.
Bahrain for the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is gonna be exciting. You got an
As we
upgrade.
continue to
Okay, so the
increase our
plank
claim, more
was supposed
potential
to be an
partners
upgrade,
become
but it
willing
did
to
not
work with
work
us.
out for us.
We can now approach an additional sponsor from the corporate tab. This is the driver market. From here, you can see pertinent details on every driver.
Alright,
in the
mate,
sport.
enough. I
Compare
don't.
them with each
I've
other.
played enough to know all this shit. I don't need a walkthrough. Right, so we are loading in. Let's hope there's no another cutscene the way there was last time, like in the last game. Cook, the weather is so nice today. Rainy, rainy indeed. Cook, cool. So I will try my level best to cook. We are playing on a
Welcome
100
to your
AI
workstation.
and
Everything
we
should be
are
set
in a
up and ready
midfield
to go.
challenger car.
I'm Ben.
So it's definitely going to be tough and it's going to take quite a bit of an effort, but we will put that in. Hello,
Morning, mate. Mark
Aman.
here.
Was
Just want to say once again,
Spinny Lee's
thanks
here?
so much for making me part of this team. There's a
Mate,
huge
shut
number
up,
of
Mark,
talented people as
please.
I look around this garage, and I cannot wait to see what we can all accomplish together,
Oh, God.
including you. Our journey to
God.
the Constructors' Championship starts right here.
Such a kiss ass. I don't need a garage tutorial. We've got a car setup loaded. Alright, so we'll quickly head into the ERS management first. What's up, Spinny Lee? How you doing, buddy? One thing that I'm gonna have to monitor is tire temperatures because I'm not sure. I picked up this thing.
Okay, this is the ER.
Oh, listen, I am so stupid. I am absolutely stupid. I forgot to turn my wheel
Rest
on.
management test. Hit the target time whilst managing your battery charge. The more efficiently you use energy throughout the lap, the higher you'll score. Use your overtake button for maximum power, but remember that it will drain your energy rapidly.
So we are at 100 degrees now. However, I am uncertain about ooh, the car feels unbalanced. No, I think this habit of short shifting into fourth gear through every corner is gonna be very problematic for us. Because now this is a game where we can... Never mind. I was supposed to cook. As I was saying, this is a game where we can take almost every corner, like we can go full throttle in third gear. Alright, Sohail, thank you so much for stopping by and thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you around again soon. Have a good evening, have a good Sunday, take care, see you next time, cheers. Alright, we are in the purple, which is a good thing. I missed my apex through there. Oh, also we are on the medium tires. I thought we were on the hards. Never mind. So there are a couple of turns in Bahrain where I'm gonna have to be very careful. Because I might end up losing my car through
Test
there.
complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information.
Alright, so
out
that
of
first
Well done.
practice session was pretty successful, which was ERS management. The next is race strategy, where we're gonna have to drive 3 laps around. Alright, now for this thing, one thing that I'm gonna try is we're gonna go with get done with the racing line, no more racing line. We have to try, we have to
Okay,
we
give
have
us
to
some
learn
good,
someday.
consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
I don't remember my braking point for the last turn though. And I am very this thing about my tire temps. Ooh, and that's a huge lockup, a little spin on the rears. Tire marbles, tire graining, a huge factor in this game. Oopsie. That was a huge invalidation. I think we've got to reduce tire temperature. We can't be doing with 100-degree tires. 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Hopefully this should work better for us. Let's go back into the practice this thing, race strategy, and give it another try. So I think I'm thoroughly enjoying the graphics and the whole upgrade this game has got over F122. How it is visible on stream, at least. Even though I'm playing... Oh shit, I missed my breaking point there. I was too busy chatting around. Alright, let's focus up. We are currently in P3 on medium tires as opposed to the front two who are on soft. Oh, a little slide once again. Nah, this is... Okay, so now the tires seem to be too cold, which is something I'm not understanding. Like... Oopsie. So wait, I reduced tire temperatures and now my tires have become colder. At least the surface. Now you know what? It is impossible for me to drive without the racing line while I'm on stream. So we'll get the racing line back. I will try to monitor tire temperatures once again. Tire wear is massive. We are already at 25%. And as you can see again, tire dropping down to like 70 degrees on surface. We are currently 14th in the speed trap. It's massive locking up. Tires are definitely being problematic. However, we can get this practice program done for sure. We'll quickly put in 3 more laps and then we'll go through quick practice for the remaining of the sessions and goals, post which we will head straight into qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix in our FFL Motorsport car. What? No. Alright, there is something that we should do now, which is, in the meantime, while all of this is happening, I'm gonna have to search for tire temperatures in F123 for Bahrain, because the ones that I have right now definitely do not work. As you can see on your left right now, those are tire marbles which cause tire graining. around a certain track, and this tire graining or
And with the
tire
cars
marble
now over the
problems
line, let's see our top three again. Look,
is very prominent, or it is like existing way too much in tracks like Bahrain and Spain particularly, as opposed to anywhere else. So that's a new feature, probably risky, I don't know, call it whatever. We go through quick practice around all the remaining this thing, and let's hope we can get it done. Let's go. Why will this take 16 minutes? Let's go. On. Oh boy, we were so close to success. Anyway, so quick practice number 2 is done. And we will be heading into the second session. So that's heading into the final practice session. Also a quick practice, we won't be going out on track, which is the qualifying pace program. We will try and simulate as much as we can and get the best possible results out of it. Oh, we failed that program. Never mind. So this is done. How about this one? Can we get a qualifying put? Yes, we can. Alright, so we have, I think this should be good enough in terms of having resource points for the team. So now we will be heading into the qualifying session in Bahrain. Why is that? Oh boy. Why do I have to get a cooling system fault, mate? Like, this is ridiculous.
Okay, the guys have found a leak in one of the coolant lines, so we're patching that up as we speak. Hold tight for now until we've got everything checked over.
That was the tire pressure that we were using early on, and let's hope that those work for us. So how long is the cooling system fault? It's about a minute more. No. Plus we've got 15 minutes remaining in this session, and we can go in for our first laps at least. On a brand new set of soft tires. It's getting dusky out there. Let's bring this down to a medium quickly. We are clear behind. There it is. Right, we are currently starting our first flying lap. And there is a yellow flag at the back straight that we just spotted on the map. Coming towards turn 4 now. Oops. Go green, which is a personal best. We're able to get the power down as we head towards the very tricky turn 10. We should be getting a nice top 6, top 7 probably. Okay, that's the purple in the middle sector. .0 we have gone past this, so that was exciting to see. We go fastest with the 130.0. However, that was our first lap and that was essentially the first runs. And as we head back at the garage, we're already down into P2. Alright, Kulsid, thank you so much for stopping by. Yep, we have gone about a tenth and a half. I mean, Verstappen has gone about a tenth and a half quicker and has championship contender, no, midfield. We are racing in a midfield car at the moment. I'm certain I'm gonna get passed by very quickly. I don't even want to try and go for another lap. AI is at 100. I'm not even going for a second lap. I'm gonna just let it be and see where do I qualify with it. With one lap, which is a 130.0.
And
Bro,
with
itna kam
qualifying
hai hai.
complete, let's review
Yeah,
our
well,
top three today.
just starting off,
Leclerc, Verstappen, and George
I will
Russell.
increase.
With
So
qualifying
a
wrapped up
P5
now, we have our grid lineup
to
for the
start
big race
is
tomorrow.
not bad.
Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fan.
I mean, the game starts lagging out and I get FPS drops, especially in night races. So it's like I'll keep spinning out unnecessarily. So I'd rather be a little slower. And I still do not have optimized setups. So alright, so I think that was qualifying over. We managed to get into what, P5? We are starting P5 on the grid, which is the third row, I believe. As we are waiting for the game to load into, and we will be going straight for the race, a 25% race, which means 25% race was what, 14 laps around Bahrain, I believe. There it is.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid.
Right, we don't need the
We're
starting
into those
grid.
10 few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the...
Alright, let's head into strategy. What is this stupid strategy? So I run medium tires for 6 laps and then I run softs for 8 laps. Is this game like I don't know what? No, what the fuck? Okay, I think I should keep fuel on a +1 because I'm gonna have to challenge and defend. It's the correct strat. How can you run medium tires for 8 laps, 6 laps, sorry, and then you can go for and you can run softs for 8? Are you sure? Because if that's the case, then we will revert to whatever it was. If it's not, then I don't. But how is that even possible? Does not make sense to me. However, let's try it out now. Or we'll simply restart the entire season. Let's go. So by the looks of it, we got a pretty decent start. We will try to go around the outside of Lewis in the Mercedes. He's trying to cover us off on the outside now. And of course, the AI has a rocket ship at the back and an insane straight line speed. Alright, so we have managed to make the move on Lewis into turn 4. However, Lewis will be coming back at us. One thing that I noticed the drivers doing in PSGL was at the exit of turn 10, they were using the entirety of the curbs. As you saw, without any assistance, DRS assistance, Lewis just flew past us in the straight line.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
And so will Perez. Engineer quiet.
Copy that.
Straight line speed is mental. Now see Carlos. He's just gonna go right past us. The only way we can challenge him is through turn 1 and 2 with the high downforce that we have. Again, around turn 4, a wheel-to-wheel battle with the Ferrari. And we somehow prevail, stay ahead. We've got to stay within the DRS range of Perez. Right, they are gapping me on the straights, like massive gaps they're pulling off. I'm gonna have to use a little bit of my battery pack to stay within the range. Within DRS range with Perez and Hamilton up ahead, as you can see them battling and banging wheels as we exit turn 14. So their battle is just going to benefit me, which is nice. So I'm just going to sit here and relax while they battle it out. But I'm going to wait for the right opportunity to go for a nice switchback. I have DRS. Perez is going defensive. Hamilton is trying to charge. Do we have enough to make it around the outside of Hamilton into P5? Yes, we do. We have overtaken one Mercedes and now we are on tail of one Red Bull. As long as we don't make any silly mistakes, this should be a fairly good race for us. We just want to stay within the DRS of Perez so that we can get dragged along and defend ourselves against the Mercedes behind. Perez got a little squiggly to that turn exit, like he exited turn 13. I believe have to start soft tires already started giving up. That little wobble that he had. Can we send it down into turn 1? Not really. And there's a yellow flag up ahead. For whom is the question? Alright, that's Alexander Albon in the Williams that is dropping out of this race. Hamilton in the Mercedes is challenging us. He is very close. We will have to focus up and get back close to Perez to stay within the DRS and slipstream, obviously. We are being very conservative with our battery pack at the moment. We are not deploying anything. We have 100% battery. And as we say that, we will deploy a little bit to stay within the range and get back at Perez. Should we go for the move on Perez? Take P4 away from him, challenge George Russell for a podium. Right, we're going for it. We have overtake enabled, we have DRS enabled. We just went purple in the final sector, and with the help of DRS we have made the move on Perez, but he is coming right back at us on the inside. We leave him enough space and make the move stick as we move up into P4 now. Now this is gonna be, we're gonna have to put up a mighty defense against that Red Bull. We take purple sector 1. We head towards turn 8 now. Ooh, went a little wide, took too much curb, lost my car through there, and that was very risky. Not just risky, could have been extremely expensive. Surprise, Verstappen still hasn't been able to move up into P2 and P1, and challenge Leclerc, even though they look pretty close. I'm gonna have to deploy a huge chunk of my battery pack if I have to defend against Perez. We take the inside line, force Perez around the outside. He decides to give that up, but he will be coming back at us through the next DRS zone on towards turn 4. Can we brake late? Leave him enough space on the inside, and that's a good defense. However, this battle with Perez is costing us a lot of lap time to George Russell ahead. We are gaining through the corners, however, straight line speed, we struggle way too much. We have closed down 4 tenths to Russell in the span of 1 sector. So, Luther, are you still here? Am I gonna get a strategic call on when to box? fastest lap overall?
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 31.9. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
He just told me it's a 131.9. Is he stupid? Like, so we managed to create a huge gap behind us to Perez, and we are closing in on Russell. I think the mediums are working very well now. They are right in the window. And Verstappen soft maybe dropping off at this point. It's gonna be a huge strategic call whether to go for the undercut or overcut. We are at 50% race completion, coming towards the end of lap 7 of 14 now.
Information on Ocon. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Alright, so we've got one Williams that has already DNF, and we have an Alpine on track with mechanical problems. And I'm just hoping that our teammate can make some moves and get us good points this weekend. Teammate status?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 10th place. For the time last lap was a 1:33.9.
Alright, so the three leaders have currently boxed. So has our
Okay,
teammate.
that's Pastor in the pits. Pastor's in the pits.
We are going for an overcut. We have clean air up ahead, which means we'll have to push like hell. Oh, hello Sayyid. Thank you for the membership. Welcome to the army. I don't know what's it called. See, you have taken the P3 podium. Congratulations, Sayyid. Your name will be going as one of the top supporters on my Discord.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Alright, we're boxing this lap. Football bot. Why are you after his life, man? We are boxing this lap, going for a soft set of tires. Oh. Alright. So we've got Perez in behind us, Sainz in behind us. And that's an optimal pit stop for the team. Go on, don't lose places. Let's go. Oh, thank God. For a moment, I thought I was going to lose places to Perez behind. Alright, so did we? No, we did not manage. In fact, we have lost a position to Hamilton as well. Why is Perez on hards? Holy shit. Everybody else on the grid is on softs or mediums. Perez and Sainz are both on hards. But I believe we are in a DRS train now. Also, Leclerc has lost out to Verstappen. Alright. We are chasing Hamilton and Leclerc is getting challenged by Russell. And oops, and there is slight contact with Hamilton there as we lock up into turn 1. Leclerc has lost out 2 places. So this is turning out to be a shit show for Ferrari as usual. And I don't know who's to blame here. So we definitely have more pace than Hamilton at this point. Oh, what a move down the inside of turn 8. However, we may not get DRS to Leclerc now, which means we may be under threat from Hamilton. Does not seem like it's going to be too much of a threat. Hamilton is about 5/10 behind and on towards the pit straight. When we go, we will get DRS from Leclerc, hopefully. George Russell in the Mercedes has moved up into P2. Let's hope I got DRS. Yes, I did. Let's go. And we go purple through sector 3, which is a good thing. You are too cute to be obsessed about. Oh my word. Alright, we've gone purple through the first sector, which is nice. We just got to maintain this momentum, get the fastest lap, which currently sits with George Russell in the Mercedes. Cussing allowed in here? Absolutely, go ahead. Within a limit though, obviously. Be considerate about that, Pallu. Alright, we set a personal best in the middle sector. Hopefully this benefits us with the fastest lap. Gurgaonwalas don't have a limit. Well, he's gonna have to limit himself. And let's go, that's the fastest lap with the 131.911. Why did my MFD open up randomly, show me my tire wear? And there's you. Oh, wait, what? George Russell has taken the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix from Max Verstappen. A Mercedes leads Bahrain at this moment, and we are chasing Leclerc in P3. Overtake Leclerc quick. Alright, if that's what my race engineer wants me to do. Last lap AI is very, very quick. Yo, this game is broken on so many levels. Like, Russell is leading, Verstappen is second, Leclerc is third. Vishwajit in the chat. Oh, what a dive! Worked out perfectly for us. Now we deploy and get as close as we can to Verstappen and Russell up ahead. Verstappen has taken the lead of the race back as we head into turn 1 and 2 now, and 3 obviously. And however, George Russell, I believe, will be getting back at him on the back straight with DRS. Oopsie. Alright, I will go for an overtake on Russell towards the back straight. Oh shit, no! Oh boy, that was a huge lockup. Then Max on final lap. Oh, alright, I forgot this is just... Oh, what a move! That was so Alonso-esque. That move was exactly the same as Alonso pulled off on Hamilton in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Alright, it's now you versus me, Verstappen. Cheers, Luthra, you're a good race engineer. We've got 50% ERS remaining at this point. We did go purple through the final sector, and now we are on the last lap of this Grand Prix. As we see, Leclerc has overtaken George Russell and moved up into the podium position, and we take a little bit too much curve, unsettling the car there. We have to stay as close to Verstappen as we can. He's going defensive. He can sense a move coming on towards turn 4. He got a little squirrely there. Can we take... He just moved out. He got squirrely through turn 4, and when I tried to go for a switchback, he just moved out. Well, I mean, yeah, the switchback was very well executed. Alright, I believe that's going to be the first race win for FFL Motorsport. And we have the fastest lap as well at this point. That means maximum points. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 25.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 12th. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 33.9.
Why is our teammate in 12th? Bro, I genuinely didn't know that 100 would be this slow. I swear. It's me. Who's it's me? Yeah, let's go. We get driver of the day.
That's a fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the desert. Welcome then to...
I swear I did not expect AI to be this slow in at 100. Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna increase now. Yep.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Ace takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
So the
Some amazing talent out on
gap
the track today.
between
But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
fastest.
I have to give it to Ace. They pushed and pushed and found some
Let's go.
fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
It's time to check out the construct.
Alright, so I think we take the lead in the construct. No, I don't think we take the lead in the constructors. We definitely take the lead in the drivers. Alright, Utpal, thank you so much for dropping by. See you around. Take care. Cheers. Damage? Where did I have damage, fam? What the hell? Game is rubbish. Alright, so next up, we have the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, the question is, should we... Alright, so we got a new email, which we'll have a look at. We got a career trophy. Fraud game. Why is the game a fraud? What's wrong with the game, mate? Oh wait, before we move on to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, I've got to increase the AI. There is no way I can play on 100 anymore. Wait, where does the AI show up? Okay, difficulty. I am stupid. We'll go with 107 for Jeddah because Jeddah is one of my.
It looks like you've had a meeting request from one of our departments. As the boss, departments will often reach out to you. Thanks for handling that.
All right, should we go on and do the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, lads? All right, we can try the Pirelli hot lap as well. This is a new exciting thing. The supercars part. Now we are racing in the McLaren. No, see, I'm scraping the bloody hell. Was in 22 as well, yes. I know it is shit, I mean, but it's just to add it as a filler and do it mid after a particular race week, and it's fine. How do I have 5 mil? Because firstly I took the midfield contender thingy, alright. Then I chose Mercedes as my engine. I took Pastor Maldonado as my teammate, and I took that sponsor that pays me like 4.8 million or something a year, or a contract, whatever that was. That happened, and then in the pre-season I did those merchandise sales and all, whatever that thing was in the activities. That got me another $1 million in cash. So I believe that all that constituted to me having 5 mil in the bank. Hello Daku, Harsh Gupta, welcome to the stream. Utpal, this is business, bro. It's big business. Well, I said we got a silver in the average speed zone, which is not bad. Now we're going to move on to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, which, as many of you all know, is one of my best tracks ever. Also, Utpal, are you going to be racing the entire season in FZR? Because Bacon said that towards the end of the season he won't be able to race, and we have tracks like Jeddah, Qatar towards the end of the season, and I was really hoping to race for at least those two, and even Silverstone for that matter, these 3 tracks. So if you're still here, let me know if you're going to race for the entire season in FZR. Probably will. Alright. So then looks like I'm going to be joining you on the grid towards the end of the season, and not in the beginning, because beginning Bacon said he will be taking on. We'll go to track, we'll put in a few quick laps and get those resource points that we need to develop the car. And then we'll move on to the qualifying session at least. We'll have to build some team synergy indeed.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy.
Shut up, Mark.
We need to be sure we can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
Mate, shut up already. Enough. I believe Sayyid, our team principal, is very proactive and he's very involved in all of this. So I'm sure he'll have some team building activities for us. Bro, how do you expect me to take care of my tires around Jeddah? That's ridiculous. Yes, he is very serious about it. And, you know, honestly, I'm glad that he is. It's impossible for me to manage my tires around Jeddah without losing lap time. Wait, how do I get rid of all of this? Of these lines? Like, bro, come on. Right, settings. It should come in on-screen display ideally. Track map, full track map, alright. Where's the customer? Heat map display off. Alright. So the only way I think that I can take care of the tires is by going like Lyco through almost every corner and then deploying battery on the straights. Okay, I don't think my specs would be clear in this thing. Do you understand the specs though, Sayyid? Alright, that's cool then. Ouch. No, I fucked it up. No, I fucked it up. I went in too slow. Okay, no, this is I thought that I had enough. Just want to get done with this practice. I don't know how many laps have I put in.
Alright, that's the
Alright,
program
that's okay. What are my
complete.
specs? i7,
There's some
97,
decent
116,
data,
60
although
PS,
far
16
from
GB,
optimal,
RAM,
and it
2
can still
TB.
be worth running it
Okay.
again.
I thought Nightbot would reply to that, but for some reason Stream Elements did. Alright, qualifying pace, we need one blistering qualifying lap at this moment, and that's what we're gonna go for now. We really got to check our pace at 107 AI, especially around a track that we...
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
So at this point, our teammate is faster than us. Track is clear up ahead. Alright, let's focus up. We need one blistering qualifying lap, and that's what we're gonna go for now. Too much curb on the exit there, costs us quite a bit of time. Oh, what a
Program
lap
complete.
mid!
Job well done. We got
Oh
some
boy.
excellent
127.9,
data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can
which
take you
is
through the numbers.
absolutely mental, because just last night we did a 126.9 in time trials. That was a really nice lap. I am to an extent impressed with it. Alright, I believe we can now get done with this practice session.
It's time to remind ourselves of
Oof, that lap was mental. So we'll quickly do the quick practice sessions. Take a short 5-minute intermission, and then we will head on towards the qualifying and the race. But this is very risky now. Right, that's good. We could get it done. Drive a lap without leaving the track. Easy does it in it. Alright, stay within 2 meters. I hope this also gets done. Oh boy. Alright, we have one more practice session to go, which will also be a quick practice. And let's hope we can get the remaining whatever goals and things done, so that we get a good amount of resource points to develop a car. Also, I don't remember if I made this thing automatic or is it manual? Alright, it's automated. Let's go. I don't have to worry about putting in upgrades myself. The game will do those for me. Let's go. Qualifying pace. Oh boy. Right, let's give this a try. It's a huge risk that we're taking. No. There it is. Done. Nope. I took that gamble very wrong. Shouldn't have done that. Wait, what? Did we not get any resource points? What the hell was that? Alright, so now what we have is qualifying and this remaining. However, we will take a short intermission and I will refresh myself a little bit and be right back. Until then, please enjoy some music. Well, hopefully I did not stretch that intermission a little too long. And yes, there is a slight error in my spelling, but that's alright. We will be we are getting back into the game, and we will be heading to the Jeddah Corniche circuit in Saudi Arabia for the qualifying session of this MyTeam career. Now the only question or the only problem that I have at this moment with my setup is the level of downforce, if it's too much. Because I hope it isn't. Because if it is, I'm gonna be screwed in the straight line. And this circuit after the first part, after the first sector, is basically a straight line. Alright, park perme enabled. Systems check. And
Check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
we'll be driving out this time, not going for a flying lap, because we need to make sure that we have enough space ahead and behind to put in a flyer. So tire temps, warming the tires up and bring them up to temperature is now going to be our physical responsibility as opposed to that of the games previously. So for now, it is looking like we are clear up ahead and behind. And our teammate is just getting out of the pits. So our rear tires are up to temperature, a little low on the front still, but hopefully towards the final corner we should be able to make it through. We are in an amazing position at this moment where we are completely clear up ahead and behind. So now let's focus up on getting this lap done. Almost lost it out there by taking a little too much curb. We have gone green to the first sector. It's not purple. Lando Norris currently in the McLaren goes fastest. I believe he is the first car across the line to set a lap. George Russell goes faster with a 127.1. This mistake is going to be costly. Coming towards the finish line, a 128.0, which is not great at all. Which I mean, I know the two main places where I lost a shit ton of time, and as you can see, we've dropped down to P7 now. Our teammate is in P4 at the moment, and the gap between P1 and P2 is 2/100ths of a second, whereas then suddenly there is a gap of a huge 6/10. We are dropping down majorly as the fastest is Verstappen with a 126.7. Well, I've only done 126s in time trials. So this will be our final run in qualifying at this moment. What the hell? How in the hell have I... Nah, I lost there. I hit the wall. Oh, bro, Devries does not want to move out of the way. Getting impeded. I have gained 8.5 tenths. Let's see now. Easy top 5. I am very doubtful about that. Ah, that's 7th. So close. However, now the big issue that I am facing is that my internal combustion engine has 60% wear
We're all ready
already.
for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid.
Oh, the gap,
Verstappen,
look.
Perez, and Carlos Sainz.
6/100ths,
Well, that wraps up
8/100ths,
qualifying, but don't
1/10.
worry, we'll be back tomorrow as
My engine is already struggling, and I'm gonna have to get a new ICE in the second race, which is mental. Like, at this rate, I'm gonna need like probably 5 or 6 internal combustion engines by the time we finish the season. See, ICE at 62% already. Ferrari moment, but in a Mercedes engine, which is ridiculous. See, my MGUH is at 46, turbocharger at 44. I definitely need a new ICE, MGUH, and I think I can make do with these things, or at least for another. Like for this race, it should work out. Probably in the next race, I'm gonna have to switch components, and so. But let's see how this goes. I would really like to get a good. I would like to get a P5 in this race, actually. Good P5. So we are loading and we are waiting and loading and waiting. Oops.
Lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. And why don't we kick off?
All right. Let's have a look at strategy.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
We're gonna reduce our fuel load because this is a... Wait, what? Bro, hold up. Acha, I was in park for... Oh, fuck. No, I was under park for me, no wonder. Oh. Right, what a start that is. We made up 4 places at the very beginning of this race. Everybody around me seems to be on soft tires except for Devries behind me. Devries was the person who impeded me throughout my qualifying session. But I believe I have a little too much downforce, and that's gonna be problematic. Because these bots anyway have a rocket ship at their back. And so the straight line speed is just going to be mental. I'm going to have to start making moves, go aggressive. Oh, what a double overtake. A little contact with Hulkenberg up in front, but that's alright.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
So I overtake a Williams and a McLaren. Alright, so quite a lot of people up ahead are on mediums, including the 2 Haasels. So this is not going to be a strategic battle. This is going to be a battle based purely on pace. So as I said, I'm gonna have to start making these moves quickly and attack these people. You can see Magnussen and Hulkenberg, the teammates, fighting up ahead. We are gonna take advantage of that, enable DRS at the exit of the final corner. We are being pushed wide by...
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Late braking, and we may... Ow! I'm so sorry, Norris. I thought I had the space. I got distracted there for a moment. Right, so lap 3, we have made up,
Caution,
I
caution.
believe, 8 places, and there is yellow flag for a brief
Okay,
moment
be
up
aware
ahead.
there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking.
And I
with the yellow
believe
flags.
that's a Mercedes.
I've got some information on Hamilton for you. Okay, it looks like.
I am stupid. I shouldn't have gone for that.
Okay, clear.
So that's a Mercedes that's out already. And now I am stuck in a DRS train. No, what am I doing? I am stupid. Okay, let's focus up. Enough. 10 laps to go. We can make this work. Focus.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Oh, what a move on Gasly. Move up to P11, so that's 11 positions gained in the span of 4 laps. This is a very Hamilton-esque drive. Like Hamilton in Brazil 2021. We definitely need to catch up to our teammate at least. I've got to be careful of that curb. And a huge DRS train up ahead, as you can see. What teammate is in P9? I thought he was like P5 or something. What a double overtake again. We also, and this also helps us, helps us help our teammate defend against that Alpine. Now up ahead is the Alfa Romeo of Yan Zhou and Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. Gotta be careful. We need to go at least 2 more laps, 2 to 3 more laps minimum on this set of tires. Oh, I've got front wing damage. Can we go around the outside? Will we get... He gave us the space for... Fuck off!
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Alonso let Lance pass and went defensive against us. Pit lap 9 and clear the train before... I believe they are all gonna pit before I do. Because I'm on... I've got front wing damage. They are all on softs as opposed to me who's on mediums. So I believe they're all gonna pit before I do. And well, I don't know, let's see. Or I pit at the exact same time as these guys do, put on the soft tires and get a wing change, which will help me get my pace back up a little bit. Right, so Leclerc and Verstappen are back into the pits. Ow.
The Red Bull drivers just completed a pass for the lead.
Alright, we are up in P4. If we push through on this lap, there are chances that we can get a front wing change as well. Deploy, yes, I am deploying. I'm getting a wing change as well, so now this
Aston's
is...
coming in for his stop now.
Oh boy, but okay, we have enough of a distance behind, I believe, for a double stack. Do we? No, we do not. Ah, this is ridiculous for Pastor.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a
Oh,
fantastic stop.
he
Faster
lost.
than we were expecting.
He lost
That was our
so
last
many,
stop. No
so
more
many
scheduled pit
positions.
stops. Let's go.
Alright, we are on softs as opposed to the rest of the grid. We can get this. Let's get the temperature quickly. And let's try not damaging our front wing this time around. Focus up, push through. We got this. That double stack literally costed Pastor everything. He's dropped down to P22 now. He's last, dead last. Oh, excuse me. We've got to be conservative about our battery this time now. We can't deploy because we do not have too much. And the 4 people up ahead, let them battle it out so that we get the position. Alright, Hulkenberg box, we get that one position out of the way.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.8 seconds.
Engineer quiet.
Copy.
We gained like an entire second through the first sector on these guys. is a huge DRS train. Got 4 laps to go. You're gonna have to start making the moves now. What the? Bro, did you see the way he just moved in? Oh boy. I've completely missed my braking point. Made one move though, it's alright. We can cover it up. Again, the curves, the notorious curves. About 3.5 laps to go now. So close to the wall. Can we get the switchback done? Yes. That was an insane switchback. Are we gonna get 3 moves done? I believe so. Oh, there's a little wheel bagging. This one I be leaving the space on the inside. Oh, what a run that was. Right now we've got 2.5 laps, whatever, to go. And can we cover up 4 seconds to Alonso up ahead on mediums? We also have to worry about the threat that we have from Lance behind. Right. Once we cross the finish line, we'll have a look at the lap times. Driver in front.
Alonso ahead. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 4.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Time last lap was a 1:30.9. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going.
4 tenths a lap, not enough to close 4 seconds. One and a half lap to go, I believe. Now I think our primary objective has switched to defending against Lance rather than attacking Alonso. Fastest lap overall.
Currently, the fastest lap is at 1 minute 29.4. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Last lap. We sit behind Lance a little bit until the DRS zones preserve a battery. Use DRS and ERS to overtake him towards the final sector and get that P7. Gotta stay under 5 tenths for DRS and slipstream to work flawlessly. And there it is, tire warnings. We are at 30% tire wear. No, come on. Slightest of distraction. Can't be tolerating that. Alright, by the looks of it, Lance has quite a lot of ERS. Okay, no, he does not. He just started. And what? How does he park on the apex like that? This is the third time he's doing this. If I get overtaken on track because of this guy, I swear, Lance Stroll, how do you park on the apex that way? Oh boy. But anyway, that is a mega recovery drive all the way back from P22. So even though I do not get like P7, P6, the one that I desired ideally.
Here come today's winners.
I'm pretty satisfied with that recovery drive at least. GG indeed, Sayed.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Max Verstappen now leads the Drivers' Championship. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Ace. They did a
Well, 2 consecutive Driver of the Days awards. That is amazing. Oh boy. Well, this was exciting, enticing, enthralling. 2 rounds of MyTeam career. I think I should do MyTeam streams more often. Now. Shouldn't I? And I think I'm gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna go and wind down a little bit. This was really exciting. It was really fun. I enjoyed myself thoroughly streaming this. And yep, thank you for staying on, Sayed, and thank you for the membership. Obviously, a huge shout out to Sohail Storm for the 100 rupee super chat, and to everybody else who tuned in tonight. I will be probably be back with more streams over the weekend, like over the coming week, and I hope to see you guys then. So yep, until then, have a good day, good evening wherever you are, and hope to see you guys next time around. Take care, bye bye.